Milan, you've only known Connor for a little bit of a short time here, but what makes you believe he's ready for this kind of team?
Well, just the maturity of him and how he handles himself and how he handles himself amongst his teammates. And you saw he did a great job of it in the World Cup there with Team North America. I know it was a really young team, but sometimes that makes it harder when you go into a tournament like that with guys you don't know. But like I said, maybe it was a little preparation for him before he got named here in Edmonton. But coming in and seeing what he's been all about since I've been here, I don't think anyone really deserves it more than him. And it's a big day for him and this organization. I think everyone should be proud, and I know he's going to do the job that's going to lead this team in the right direction.
What kind of help do you think he's going to need from you?
Just the experience stuff. Obviously he's only entering his second season, so he's still very young and he's still got lots to learn. But it's older guys, like myself that can help him with a few things with because fortunately I have experienced a lot in my career thus far, and I've been through a lot, and I think that's why it's a leadership group. Obviously he's the captain and he leads the way and he's the guy, but there needs to be the guys that follow and help with it. So it's my job and everyone else's job to help follow in the right direction and make sure we're following his lead, and because we know what he's capable of as an individual and as a leader, and it's up to us, all of us, to help this move in the right direction. And we're only a week away here from the start of the season, and I think there's definitely lots to look forward to and lots to gain and work on in this next week, and it's really exciting times moving forward here.
Is the combination of how good he is and maybe how humble he is at the same time something that sets him apart in some ways?
Yeah, when you have his ability, you tend to think that guys are kind of can be cocky and arrogant, but he's definitely the opposite of that. Like you just said, he's a very humble kid, and he doesn't put himself above anyone else just because of his abilities. And I think that's what makes him. I think that first off is what makes him such a great leader, and I think him bringing that humble presence to the room will help. I think everyone kind of stay humble and realize that, hey, we're all just here to do a job, and we're all just people, and we gotta all be good people at the end of the day in order for it to be fun, in order for this to work the way that we want it. And like I said, he's definitely the guy for that.
You've played under a number of different styles of captains, and Connor's admitted that he's not a raw kind of guy. Can his style be effective, or have you seen it be effective?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've only played for two captains with Zdeno Chara and Dustin Brown, and two guys that have led their teams to Stanley Cups. So and also two captains that aren't raw type of guys. And when I was just talking about guys helping out and followers being the followers, there are guys around the room that are those type of raw type of guys, and there are those guys that are great at setting the right examples and being professionals. And I think the captains that I've played for have been more of those quiet, intense leaders, and that have set the right example and have set the stage of how the team needs to play in order to have success. And I think that's the type of captain Connor will be moving forward. And like I said, I have full faith in him that he's going to do the job to the best of his abilities.
Thanks, Lucic.
All right.